The Tony Awards is 1 week from tomorrow, and although it is sure to be one of the busiest weeks of my life, let's go ahead and document it. I want to be able to look back and remember this week because it's going to be an exciting one. There is so much prep that goes into getting ready for an award show, getting ready for a red carpet event, and so I kind of want to document that. First things first, let's talk about what I'm wearing to the Tony Awards. I don't know at this point. I went to Nordstrom's and I tried on a dress. Unfortunately, that dress didn't really work out. It didn't have enough like support and boning in the front of the dress. And I'm like, uh-oh, the girls will not be secure. And I learned my lesson from last year. Last year, I bought a dress from Nordstrom's and I didn't really have a chance to get it altered. And so the dress was too big and I was pulling the dress up the entire night. Now, don't get me wrong, the dress ate. I love the dress. It matched Gypsy on Broadway, which is a show that I got to work on as a creator. And so it was lovely to be giving a rose to Audra McDonald. And so I loved my outfit, but the dress was too big. So I'm trying to avoid that this year, but that's usually what happens. As a creator, I'm often invited to things and I don't have like the most lead time to prepare. What I really need to do is just buy like a few red carpet options to always have in my closet that can maybe go with a bunch of different things because it is hard to find things off of the rack last minute. Nonetheless, I ordered another dress from Nordstrom's. It's going to get here on either Tuesday or Wednesday. I ordered it in 2 sizes, so hopefully one of those sizes fit. And because I'm getting it on Wednesday, I might have like Wednesday, Thursday, Friday to maybe get it altered if needed. The problem is I'm leaving on Friday for a wedding. So I hope that the dress gets here in time in order to get it altered and for me to be able to try it on and see if it all fits. We're listen. It's the way that I have to keep my fingers crossed on that one. I actually really like this dress. This dress kind of gives the Lost Boys vibe that I'm going for. I definitely want to give a vampire look because the Lost Boys is my favorite musical of the season. So that's the plan as of right now. Hair-wise, I think I'm going to do the wig. I think we're gonna, this is Cassandra. If you haven't met her, hello. I think we're gonna do Cassandra. I'm gonna put some curls on her. There will be a little bit more dramatic of a curl, but I think that's gonna be the plan, to definitely wear my wig. And then once the Tonys are over, I'm getting braids. It is time for the braids to come back. It's getting too hot for this wig, but I think I can make it work for one more week. Also, I am at one of my favorite coffee shops in New York City. This is Culture Espresso. I'm not having coffee. Look at me being a grown-up because I already had coffee today. So this is a blood orange tea. And I can't show it to you because I ate it already, but I had the corn cookie. The corn cookie and the black and white cookie are truly 2 of my favorite cookies. The chocolate chip is also good. I mean, listen, they're all good. I usually come to Culture after I've had an audition because I love just coming over here and decompressing and doing the things. But now it is time for me to go to Times Square. Okay, I lied. So we're not going to Times Square just yet, but we are making our way towards Times Square. Gonna stop by the Drama Bookshop. So my friend Joel of Broadway time just graduated from high school yesterday. I met Joel when he was 14 years old on my very first red carpet for Death of a Salesman. And Joel, over the past 4 years that I've known him, it has been such a beautiful thing to watch him grow and evolve as a journalist, as an artist, as all the things that he is. So today's his graduation party. So I'm going to go to the Drama Bookshop and get him a gift card because he deserves it all. Like, just go ahead and memorize the name now. You hear me? Memorize it now because truly, he's a star. So here are all of the things that are currently on stage. You can come and get a copy. I love it so much. I need to see Fallen Angels. That reminds me. And of course, your girl's favorite right here, Wicked always. And then Stranger Things, Hadestown. Baby, I love theater. I love it so much it hurts. I made it to Times Square, obviously. There are picnic baskets that are being auctioned off for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. And so each basket is associated with a different Broadway musical. They just did, what musical did they just do? They just did Operation Mincemeat. They're about to do Chess right now. And eventually there will be Lost Boys. I think I heard 6. So it's really exciting because this is a way to raise money for Broadway Cares Equity Fights AIDS. And in each picnic basket are various props, Broadway memorabilia, like, listen, I love when you can get some good Broadway memorabilia. The Broadway Flea is one of my favorite times of year that also supports Broadway Cares, Equity Fights AIDS. You can find so many cool things. I have the actual tickets that are used in Wicked the musical when they go to Oz. So you just never know what you will find at the Broadway Flea, one of my favorite times of year. So this is really cool. Yes, Broadway! Yay! I love you! Yay! You're in the vlog! Joel, you just graduated from high school.
Yes.
How are you feeling? I'm so proud of you. It is crazy to see how your journey has unfolded over the past few years.
Thank you, Kay. So first off, thank you for being here. It feels crazy to graduate. I think we met 4 years ago when I was a freshman, which feel like could have been yesterday, but also like 10 years ago.
Right.
I just have had such an incredible time in high school, an incredible moment on Broadway doing what I do. I feel so blessed and lucky that the Broadway community has backed me as it has and supported me. So it feels so cool to graduate. No more like school you have to go to. I'm going to Fordham next year and I'm really excited. I'm majoring in journalism, minoring in theater, so I'll still be in the city. But it feels great. I did it. I did it.
You did it.
Yes.
That is so cool that I'm not surprised that you're majoring in journalism. You have been a journalist all this time, and it's cool that you're going to get extra knowledge to help you on your journey. Yeah. So what are you most excited about coming up?
I'm really excited, of course, the Tonys. I feel like my mind since the end of since March has just been to this moment, like getting here. We made it. It's kind of been crazy. Like when it was prom, the same day as prom, I interviewed Hannah Cruz and I hosted a panel for Schmigadoon.
Oh my God.
So it's been a little nonstop, but I'm excited to vacation. I feel like my family has taken a true vacation in years.
Yeah.
So we're gonna travel and enjoy. And I'm just excited for life, you know? I couldn't feel more blessed and supported and lucky. And I'm so glad to have you in my life. You have always been just like a bright smile and someone that looks like me that I know is a friend. So thank you for being here. And I'm excited for us to continue.
Well, listen.
The wind didn't come to play.
The wind said I'm the main character.
Listen, we are on O&M's incredible rooftop. Thank you, O&M. Thank you, Rick, and everybody for having us here. But the weather, what can you do? It's New York.
The wind was a paid actor.
Yes.
Listen, I'm so proud of you. I can't wait to see your journey continue.
Thank you so much.
Listen, great things are coming.
Yes.
Even more great things.
Thank you, Kaisha. You're the best. Hey.
I love New York City. This hair getting kind of crazy, is it not?
Saying about the flowers, the thing is that new?
Yeah, like last weekend.
So this will get kind of close, of course. Yeah, we.
Hubs is getting his tattoo started, so I popped by a restaurant that we've actually been to like have dinner, but they're having like a special event or something today. There's like a couple of DJs in here, so you can't actually sit here. I'm just sitting here to wait for my food. And of course, I had to get a coffee. Since I had a tea and I was good at culture, I was like, I'm gonna get a coffee now because I can use the pick me up. So I have a vanilla and honey latte with oat milk. That's kind of my go-to everywhere, if I'm just being honest. But my favorite latte right now is the Daydream Latte at Blank Street Coffee. And I'm also a toasted marshmallow girl at Super Nice Bakery. Like, those two are kind of like my go-to at the moment, so. look, ragtime. Joshua Henry. I know that's right. And there he is. Joshua Henry. Joshua Henry. Okay. So Hubs has a new tattoo and it's looking good. You know, I'm not even going to sit here and hold you. I didn't have faith because he's been playing this whole sleeve thing one at a time. And I just really felt like he should have played the whole thing from the beginning. But he did that, honestly. Like, I'm going to eat my words. Like, babe, I'm a believer. Like, I'm a believer. Like, I'm gagged. You did that. All right, so tell me. How do you feel about your tattoo?
Yo, my boy eats it up every time. My tattoo artist is that guy.
Does your arm hurt?
I'm not gonna hold. It got a little serious after the break for the lines before we went into the shadowing. I need to lock in. I need to stay focused.
Look, but you're using your arm right now. Like, you're literally carrying the pizza. So
yeah, it's fine. It's fine now. It was just like, all right, we could be done.
well, listen. You heard it here, folks. Definitely go see The Lost Boys on Broadway. We love you. I am finally home. Hubs is resting on the couch. He got a pretty intense tattoo. The way that I would be so dramatic, he's taking it very well. I feel like I would just be like, oh, my arm. But listen, he is over here resting. I have an exciting package that I would like to show you. This is from Oedipus on Broadway. Comment below right now if you saw Oedipus. That play was insane. I loved it down. It was one of my favorite plays to read when I was in high school. So it was really cool to see this version of it. Hold please. What's wild is that when I got home, I saw this package on the ground and I was like, that's for me. I had no idea. I didn't even see the logo for the show, but I saw the purple and I'm like, clearly I ordered something. And I did not order anything, but I do have this gift from Oedipus on Broadway and I want to show you what they sent me. So there's a card inside that says, congratulations on the Broadway Awards season. How sweet. I love that. And then I have some Gruthers. Listen, baby, Gruthers will keep me all the way together. I love to run my mouth, so I definitely need to have some Gruthers on hand. Honey, when I am doing a show, these right here keep the vocal cords together. Not sponsored, just saying. I love these down. I've been using Gruthers for years, and I'm excited. What flavor is this? Oh, cute. This is like the limited edition. Okay. And then last but not least, there is a tote bag and you must see what it says. Now listen, I can't read it out loud because I don't want the video to get flagged, but award season is okay. Listen, baby, that is my favorite word. Okay. This means so much to me. It's just such a good word. And now I have it on a bag. I love that for me. So listen, this is a really exciting week coming up. Tomorrow, I'm going to be going to a store that is called New York Dress. I'm going to be looking for a backup option in case the options I'm having sent to me don't work out for my Tony Awards dress. So did I give y'all the tea on that? Just in case I didn't, I ordered 3 dresses from Nordstrom. The first one I tried on, it didn't really work out because it didn't have enough structure in the front of the dress. I have 2 dresses coming that are basically the same dress but in 2 different sizes because I'm really hoping that it'll work out because it is definitely giving the Lost Boys musical, honey. It's giving vampire realness. That's on its way to me, but it doesn't get here until Wednesday, and that would be way too late to find out that it's not going to work. So I'm going to go to New York Dress tomorrow to see what they have, to see if I can find maybe a backup option just in case the options on their way to me don't work. Listen, we just want to be prepared. I think I have resolved in my mind that tomorrow I'm going to buy a dress just to have a backup. That would just make me feel better. I think I would sleep this week if I had the backup. And then if I don't need it for the Tony Awards, I will keep it for future events. I know that there are premieres and red carpets and galas in my future, so it's never a bad idea to have a gown in my closet. I am going to take the rest of this evening to relax, but I will catch you in the morning when I go to the dress shop. Let's test for sound. I literally test for sound every single time that I record. You have no idea how many videos I've made where I didn't have the mic all the way plugged in or the sound wasn't working. So I've learned my lesson. We just have to test for sound every single time. It is what it is. Good morning. We are on the way to my dress appointment. This morning I made a very last minute appointment just so that I could maybe snag a backup option. So this place is called New York Dress. My friend Arnold told me about it. I'm excited to go in here because they look like they have a crazy inventory. So my appointment is at 11. I'm going to see just what's here, what I can find. Hopefully I can find something that is not going to be over budget because that part is important. But good news, the dresses that I told you about, they are actually going to arrive today. They weren't supposed to arrive until June 3rd, but I checked the tracking just now and it said that they're going to arrive for today. They are out for delivery. So I'm going to try those on when I get home. I'm really hoping that one of those work because it gives the Lost Boys feel. And ultimately, that's what I want, to do. I want to celebrate my favorite musical of the season. Now, nails wise, I have some pretty insane ideas about what my nails should look like. I'm going to insert a picture. Yes, I know it's extreme, but rock with me. Like, what if I put some jewels on it, right? And we bedazzle it. Like, it could be so cute. And I would just walk around with my hand like that all the time. Because you get it? I'd be a vampire. My hands would be the vampire. Okay, that is extreme. It maybe is not giving elegance. So here's option 2, to do something like this where it's like giving like a little dark red kind of blood moment with jewels. I feel like that could be really chic. That's probably the most like elegant option of the 3, and then this is probably the most plain, but I thought that something like that could just be subtle and also go with this dress moment. The internet really got upset with Simone Biles when she was like, red carpets are expensive. She had gone to some type of like red carpet event and she had to pay $23,000 for her glam and her dress and her makeup. I think what people were missing is not that those people didn't deserve to be paid their rate. I think she was just highlighting how expensive it can be. And listen, I don't have anything close to the means of Simone Biles, and I know how expensive this stuff is. Like, for a lot of red carpet events, I usually do my makeup because I can't typically afford the additional expense of a makeup artist, so I will do my own glam, honey. I often do my own hair, or because of the work that I do as a creator, sometimes I'm able to influence certain things. I will offer my services as a creator in exchange for whatever hair or nail service. So for the Tony Awards, luckily the nail salon that I go to all the time, they're going to be doing my nails for free. So that will help the cost come down a bit. I'm really trying to make this cost less this year. I just don't want to spend a whole bunch of money. I spent a lot of money on the Wicked premiere, and listen, I would do it again. I love Wicked Down. That was a really special moment, and I got to document it and experience it the way that I wanted. And I don't want to spend that much money for the Tony Awards. I will be able to justify spending that money when I'm nominated, but I'm not nominated. I'm getting to go, and it's exciting, but I don't want to spend money like I'm nominated, if you know what I mean. Honestly, just have to come to terms with the fact that I have expensive tastes. I like nice things. I like what I like. Baby, I put on this dress and something in my head told me, I was like, this dress is not going to be the budget that I said. It's going to be a little bit more because you can always tell. And literally it was, but not crazy. Like, I could definitely be doing worse. I have done worse for red carpets because they can be so expensive. We're a little over budget on dress, but we're technically saving because we don't have to pay for nails. So there's that. But now I gotta figure out what I'm doing with my hair. Because of the way that this dress is, I have to wear my hair up. I can't wear it down. And I was definitely planning to wear a wig. So I might have to do something a little different, and I don't know what I want to do. That has me like plagued slightly. Like, do I just get braids and bite the bullet and get braids? I don't know. Ooh, I need to think about it. Anyway, Hubs and I are at this really cute coffee shop. What's the name of this place?
Good Days.
Huh?
Good Days.
It's called Good Days. And honey, it is so cute. I love the vibe. Thank you. I love the vibe. Like, it is really cute. It's in Queens. Hubs is complaining that I don't want to live outside of the city. We're in Brooklyn? I thought we was in Queens.
We were right on the border.
Queens and Brooklyn are close. I don't understand geography, so I'm not even going to pretend that is okay. So, okay, I'm in Brooklyn. This is actually cute. Like, this shop is so cute. So we're having breakfast and then going to go home. Hubs has a lot of work to do, and he needs to rest his arm because his arm is hurting. He's been cranky all day. I said that on purpose to make him react, and his face was priceless. He's actually absolutely fine. I would be screaming and crying if I had that kind of tattoo surgery situation going on. I'm gonna go back home and try to get some work done, do all the things, and get ready for the week. I posted on Instagram last night that I want to try to post 25 pieces of content this week. So far I posted 2, so we'll see how it goes the rest of the week. Honestly, if I post like 3 to 4 a day, then this could happen, and I'm not like filming all of it and posting it all of it at the same time, so hopefully I can make it happen. We'll see. So more soon. Monday morning, almost afternoon, and I'm getting ready for the Black Women on Broadway Awards. This is truly one of my favorite days of the year. Being in this room, I don't want to get emotional. Being in this room really hits different. It just hits different. Woo! Girl, I just did this makeup. Okay, let's begin again. Being in this room hits different because to be around Black women in theater is not something I always get to do. A lot of the rooms that I'm in are predominantly white, and I often don't feel seen. I often feel invisible or isolated. And in this room, I don't feel that way. And so I love this day because it just feels like home. It feels like the place that I always want to be. And there is no one rooting for Black women harder on Broadway than me. I promise you that. Every time I see a Black woman in the show, I'm like, yes, please, yes. I literally check my playbill at the start of every show so that I can root for everybody Black. I'm like, yep, exactly that. So this awards ceremony is, I think, really special because it is an intimate time for us to connect. And I just love the people that I get to talk to every year. It is so incredibly special. Black Women on Broadway has hired me now. This is my 4th. Actually, wait, hold on, let me count. Yes, this is my 4th Black Women on Broadway Awards. And this year is actually their 5th annual. So they've been doing this for 5 years as of this year. The first year I attended, I didn't do the red carpet. I'm not even sure if they had one. I created a vlog about my experience being there, but like I didn't actually like do a red carpet or anything. So the following year they hired me to do their red carpet. And I remember that first year that I did the carpet, I was the only one on the carpet. And it made me feel so special. I'm not even going to lie to you. Like they literally had like an actual carpet down on the ground and they were like, this whole space is yours. It's for you. And like, I don't even know if I ever shared this with them, but like I wanted to break down into tears right then because I was like, oh my God, someone actually sees me. Whew. Child, I cannot mess up this makeup. I really can't. I think, I need to turn the air on here because I'm sweating. But I think why this means so much to me because content creators or influencers or people who make content online, it has a connotation with it sometimes. And sometimes I don't feel seen. I don't feel respected. Sometimes people just flippantly throw their hands up at me like, oh, she just makes videos on the internet. And I'm so happy that Black women on Broadway see me as someone who is a part of this community. I have not made my Broadway debut yet as an actor. I still hope to someday. And later this year, I will be making my Broadway debut as a co-producer, which is really exciting. But to be seen in this way as a digital creator, work that I'm really proud of and work that I have honestly spent so much time, effort, and energy and resources building, the fact that they see me means more to me than anything else. Like to be seen by Black women, honey, it feels good. So we're going to have a great day today. Honey, I'm melting my lace, okay? We're melting the lace. I'm a new wig girly, so I'm trying to get it together, and I'm trying to make sure that, I don't embarrass the culture. I'm going to throw some curls in here. I'm going to throw my clothes on, and then I'm going to make my way to the 5th annual Black Women on Broadway Awards.
Iconic and original T-Moon. when she's not casually winning a Tony every season for every show she chooses to produce, you can still find her on stage, particularly this season in the Shakespeare in the Park production of Romeo and Juliet, currently running until June 28th. We are ever grateful to have her here, as she has been a huge supporter of Black women on Broadway from the very beginning. Yes. And she is the most fitting presenter for our last honoree, from one legend to another. Please welcome to the stage the one, the only, the chocolate queen, incomparable LaShawn.
While I introduce our final honoree, I'm just going to give you a few. just see if you can find a through line in what I'm about to say, what I'm about to recite off to you. Courage under fire. Yes. The Preacher's Wife. Yes. The Princess Diaries. Yes. Sisterhood of the Traveling Pants. Yes. Cinderella. Yes. The Cheetah Girl, Just Right, Sparkle, Harriet, The Equalizer. These are just some of this last honoree's producing work before she stepped into theater to produce Tony Award-winning shows like A Strange Loop, yes. Top Dog Underdog, yes. The Outsiders, yes. And Purpose. Yes.
And one of the first projects that we went after was a true story about a group of Black female singers. A well-established Black female producer was also interested in the story, and we agreed to partner on it. Shortly thereafter, she stopped returning my phone calls. And a week or so went by, and then I got word that she had closed the deal for herself and cut us out.
Wow.
When she finally returned my phone call, I won't forget this, she explained, well, Deborah, after all, we're competitors.
Wow.
Now, she was never able to get the project made. Been involved, it would have happened. But what I can tell you is we would have had a better shot at getting it done. Together. For women of all races in the 90s, that producer's perspective was the prevailing attitude. Particularly for the generations before mine, it was an every woman for themselves mentality. The industry was overwhelmingly white and aggressively run by white men in every category, and it was truly an old boys club. Well, women and people of color had to wage war just to make any inroads, and usually they only allowed one of us at the table.
Going to sit here and hold you. I did that. And I want to shout out my girl Bree, who assisted me today. I really could not have done it without her. She was so helpful and just a beautiful part of the process. And we had a great time at the awards after. Listen, today was a vibe. Today was a vibe. I've done a lot of red carpets at this point. I've done enough to know now that sometimes they could just be the most chaotic experiences of your life. And then sometimes they could go flawlessly. And this was so good because the energy was beautiful all around. There were a lot of people. This was a huge carpet. There were over 200 attendees. And so, baby, I was talking. Do you hear me? I have over 200 videos on my phone and camera. I definitely am going to have a lot of editing tonight. I can't get over it. I can't get over it. Being in a room like this. Oh, Lord, don't let me start crying again because my eyes are already burning. I should have been taking this makeup off, but like literally it was beautiful today. It was beautiful. I was so touched by so many different things that were said, especially the speeches of the honorees. Like it really inspired me and it makes me want to just continue to grind and work even harder to like chase and go after my dreams. To see so many women who have chased their dreams and made their dreams a reality is incredibly inspiring. I often feel like I have a little bit of an identity complex in this industry. You know, when I moved to New York City, I moved here to be an actor and I moved here to pursue Broadway. And while that is still on my list of pursuits, right, it hasn't happened. And right now, the majority of the work that I do in the theater industry is through social, is through digital media. And there is still very much like a not so positive connotation with, you know, creators and, you know, this industry, but honestly, a lot of other industries as well. And so in this space, I feel proud of my work. And that means a lot to me. So I had a good day. I already edited. How many videos did I edit? I think I've posted 2 videos today, but I've only edited 1 from the awards. I'm about to edit another now that will get up and out before the night is over, hopefully in the next 30 minutes. And then my editor, thank goodness for her, is going to edit another video that will then go out tomorrow. I have to upload all of the content from my camera and then also, you know, get that up. Honey, we got videos to edit, honey. I am having an extremely busy week. And I knew it would be like this. So I was like, let me film and just document because I know that there's going to be so many exciting things. I just got an invite and I'm really excited about this one. It is from TikTok and Live Nation. They are doing a celebration for Love Island USA on Thursday. So I'm, definitely going. Excited for that. What else is happening? Wednesday night, I'm going to be getting a preview of an escape room, which is brand new and opening up. So that'll be fun. And then on Friday, I am leaving in the evening to go to a wedding that is on Saturday. And then Sunday is the Tony Awards. I'm a little bit busy. At this point, where's this week even going? Today is Wednesday, and obviously I just got my hair done. You know, Cassandra, she was cute. We have to give her a break because it's getting too hot. And even though this hair is long, my scalp is out so it can breathe. And so that we love. I need to turn the air on in here because I'm feeling myself breaking a sweat. Anyway, my food, one sec. So I am having the quickest bite ever. I'm eating the meal prep. That means I'm an adult. Look at me, not eating out because I could, and I probably will have snacks, let's just be honest. But I am going to eat this meal prep. My friend Charlene is doing an influencer event. There's going to be a new escape room. And honey, I love an escape room. So I'm going to probably not put on any makeup, just literally change my shirt and then head out of the door. So let me eat this real quick. There's a brand new Scooby-Doo escape room at Rockefeller Center. So you absolutely have to get your friends together and give it a try. There are 2 different versions of this escape room. There's a Scooby-Doo for adults. And then there's one that's even more kid-friendly. Because I'm a huge Scooby-Doo fan, this was the obvious choice for me. But they have other themes for escape escape rooms as well. This was a really good escape room. It gave us quite the challenge, so trust me when I say you need to go, go, go. We were successful at solving the mystery. Will you be? I didn't vlog very much day before yesterday because I was quite down. Like, I was in a whole mood, mainly because there was something that happened that ultimately sent me into a spiral. I am maybe slightly ashamed to admit that I spiral more than I probably should. I'm not even gonna lie to you. I feel like when you are a content creator, when you are running your own business, even though you definitely shouldn't take everything personal, a lot of it does feel personal, especially if you are the center of your brand. Like, my brand is based around me, Kaisha Creates. And so I think because of how much I care about my business and my brand, you know, when things happen that are like not optimal, it definitely like gets your girl in her feelings. But then yesterday happens, right? Literally, as I was getting my hair done, I get an email from one of the sponsors of the Tony Awards. It's a hotel. It's called Sofitel New York. I hope I'm pronouncing that correctly. I need to look it up. And they're like, hey, Kaisha, would you like to come to the Tony Awards with us? Would you like to walk the red carpet? Would you like to be a part of a pre-show party and an after party? And I'm like, I'm sorry, what? I was gagged. I was truly gagged. I was gonna go to the Tony Awards anyway as a seat filler, but like to be invited to go as a creator and to have my own seats for Broadway's biggest nights? Honey, yesterday was the complete opposite of what the day before had been. Like, I was in such a bad place. That was honestly like the best news. And there was a part of me that during my spiral, right, where I was thinking like, man, I haven't leveled up in the way that I need to level up. And that's why like certain things are happening for me. And in order to be seen by, you know, these brands or these people or what have you, like I need to step my game up. Like that's where my head was. I was like, I need to like show up like better essentially. And whole time there was someone already who had me on their radar and I didn't know it yet. It just goes to show that like you really cannot give up, because in one moment you could be in one place and the next moment you could be in another. And like, we know this to be true, but it doesn't always feel like that. So when moments like this happen, like this is why I'm talking to you about it. I want to document it so that I can remind myself that like, and suddenly, hey, don't get me shouting up in here, because listen, I'm not going to hold you. I've been really hurt by the industries that I work in. Like really hurt. I cannot even begin to describe some of the things that have happened and that have transpired, but just know that it's been wild. And I am just so grateful. I am so grateful. When people see you, like I feel like that is one of the best things in the world. Like I have really been hustling over the past few years and really trying to build something. And although I still don't quite know exactly what I'm doing, I mean, who does? I am proud of what I'm doing. I'm proud of the work that I'm doing. And when people see that, it just makes me feel so good. I feel so affirmed, because it's like, okay, great. You see what I'm doing. Like everyone may not get the vision and like, that's fine. But like when people do, it feels good. It feels good. So I had a really good day yesterday. I'm not going to say today is a bad day, because it's not a bad day. Things are going ultimately as well as they can go, but I'm not going to hold you. I am quite stressed, because there's a lot that has to be done before Tony Sunday. And then also going to a wedding. I think I mentioned that, but yeah, I'm going to a wedding. And so with me going to this wedding, I don't have something to wear just yet, like at least not a dress that I like. And I'm trying to make sure that like when I buy clothing, if I'm going to keep something, like I need to love it. And if I don't love it, I need to send it back, because guess what? If I don't love it, I'm not going to wear it. So I have one of those dresses that like will get the job done, but I don't really love it. I think I'm just having a really hard time dressing lately. Like the number one compliment that people tell me all the time is like, hey, your fashion is the best. Like you dress so nice. Why am I making that voice for other people? Anyway, people say that to me all the time. And like genuinely, I lie to you not, I am struggling so hard with fashion, because I don't know how to dress my current body. This is the largest that I have ever been in my adult life. I feel so incredibly uncomfortable. And so if I'm just being honest, all I want to do is wear blazers and big jackets and things to hide my body, because I don't know her. Now, the thing about it is like I'm going to the gym. My diet is a little bit off, so there's that. But
after going to the doctor and going to a nutritionist, I have some like imbalances going on. And so that could be a potential cause of why, you know, I can't get, you know, this weight off. And I'm just so, like, the whole thing makes me really sad, if I'm just being honest. Like, I don't feel great about it. But in the meantime, what are you gonna do? Like, what are you gonna do? Like, I'm still gonna put that fit on. Like, you still gonna see me show up. Like, I'm still gonna dress. Like, and I feel like it's kind of maybe weird to say, but I feel like even now, being in a larger body, like larger than what I'm used to, I still be dressing. And I, like, maybe it's not the best thing, but I feel like my fashion has gotten better as I've gotten larger. I don't even know if that is possible, because when I be going, listen, for me, I'm talking about for me, when I be going to these fitting rooms and things, let me explain something to you. I be looking in the mirror like, who is that girl? Because that's not me. Who is that? And then I don't understand, like, finding clothes feels extremely hard when you gain weight. Like, I feel like I can't find half the stuff I really want. And so it's rough out here. It is rough out here. Anyway, I need to finish this makeup up. I am going to a TikTok and Live Nation event in Peacock, I believe, if I'm not mistaken. It is for Love Island USA, so it's a party. So I'm just putting a little beat on, gonna throw on some lashes, and I'm gonna put on a little sundress and make my way out of the house. So that's kind of my plan. And once I get back from that event, I will try to pack a bag, because of course, you know, I haven't packed for this wedding. I leave tomorrow, by the way. So I'm gonna pack. I am tired. I just got back in the house from the Love Island party. It was sponsored by Peacock, TikTok, and Live Nation. Yo, they had a DJ, a huge dance floor. There was a glam vibe. They had photo ops. I came home with a gift bag. Where is the gift bag? So here's what the gift bag looks like. It's a clear bag. TikTok, Peacock original. So let's open it up. Let's see what's going on. All right, Maybelline. All right, Maybelline. We done got some new mascaras, honey. New mascara. Look, makeup, ColourPop. I see you. I see you. What do you call it? It says Cloud to PIA. Oh, they're blushes. Oh, I think this is what they put on my face. So they had like a touch-up station at the event where you could get your makeup touched up, and they added a little blush to my face. And so I think they used, I want to say they maybe used this one. Oh, this looks delicious. It says Maybelline Superstay Teddy Tint. And what is the name of this color? This is Tomato Girl. Tomato Girl. Ooh, honey. What? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna put that in my bag right now. Yeah, I think that has to come with me to the Tony Awards. We're gonna take that. Let's put that in this bag. So I will not show you my floor because it is actually embarrassing. But I have a suitcase that I'm packing for the wedding that I'm going to. I don't need a whole lot of stuff because I literally get there tomorrow night. So I just need enough to like sleep. And then ultimately I have the wedding the next day, and then I'm coming back for the Tonys. So really, I don't need a crazy like wardrobe, right? So that is pretty much what it's gonna be, I think. But let me stay on task, show you the last thing in this bag. So it looks like, oh, and it has an alternate top. We have a water bottle and it says Bombshell, Bombshell, baby. Thank you, Peacock. Thank you, TikTok. Thank you, Live Nation. I appreciate the goodies. Listen, we love goodies around here. And I appreciate you. I appreciate you. I can't wait to try these. Because, honey, I love to play in a little makeup, okay? Okay. I went just about everywhere today. That's not even the truth. I mean, I did go a lot of places, but maybe not a lot of like clothing stores. I literally went to Zara and Banana Republic because of the location where they were. I didn't have a whole bunch of time. That's the only places I could go to with the time that I had allotted because I got my nails done. Nails are eating, aren't they? So we're ready for the Tonys considering our nails. But the dress that I ordered from ASOS, like, I'm just not feeling it, but I think I'm gonna have to wear it at this point. Like, I don't have another option. And like,
Can you see it? This is essentially what it looks like, right? This is the top. It's a halter kind of situation. And then this is the bottom. Like, it's ultimately fine. For a summer wedding, it could be fine. It's just not my favorite. It's not my favorite. And I really don't have shoes to match it. I'm going to have to just put on the brown shoes that I have because I'm unprepared. So I'm just going to try to like make the best of the situation. But like literally it's not my favorite outfit. What I'm going to do though is I am going to save the packaging because just in case I find something tomorrow, I will send this back. I really try not to keep things that I don't like because ultimately I will end up not wearing them. So anyway, because something needs to be packed, I went on and just put that in the bag so that we have it ready. My Tony's heels, I wanted to get different heels for the Tonys, but I don't think I'm gonna have time to find any. And if I'm just being honest, like, look, this heel is nasty. It is nasty, baby. Dorothy could never, because what are we even talking about at this point? Like, gorge. Now you can see I have a little heel insert in here. It's doing nothing. These hurt. I'm not even gonna lie to you. They hurt, but they're nasty. They're nasty. Sometimes beauty is pain, and it's about to be painful. It's really about to be painful. I'm not even gonna sit here and hold you, but that's nasty work. I mean, look at the heel. Michael Kors. We're eating with this one. We're eating with this one. So yeah, we're just gonna make it work. I mean, sometimes you gotta be in a little bit of pain. I don't know. I might try to search the internet and see if there's anything I can like, I don't know, some of that numbing spray for my toes. I don't know. What am I gonna do? Trying to put it in the little shoe bag so that all of that can be together. I'm losing my mind and I'm getting delirious. So this cute little scarf, I got it from the niche shop. If you know me, you know that I love going to the niche shop. This was the cutest little scarf and I was trying to like jazz up this little plain blue dress that I have on. I got this dress and a couple of other ones from Uniqlo when I was in London because I literally don't like wearing summer clothes. And I was like, I have to buy some or I'm gonna melt. I'm trying to do this new thing. I'm wearing my arms out. I don't like it. I just don't. I feel uncomfortable. I like to have fabric on my arms, at least about here. I'll show this much. I do not like the top part of my arm. I don't, especially from the side. It looks crazy to me. So anyway, we're wearing a sleeveless top. Anyway, this little scarf, I think she's so cute. Love her, love her, love her. All right, as you can hear, I'm very delirious, so I'm gonna try to pull my life together, okay, in the most effective way possible. I'm gonna finish packing this bag so that when I get ready to leave tomorrow, I don't have like anything that I have to do for my bag. Like my bag should be perfect and packed. Like that's the goal for tonight. And then I also want to make sure that everything for the Tony Awards is at least in this room, in this corner, so that when I come home, I can empty everything from the wedding and put stuff for the Tony Awards in this bag and essentially leave out the house. I have been very lucky for this Tony Awards prep that I was able to secure hair services from Jamila Beauty Studio. Thank you so much for offering me your hair services. I really, 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 really do appreciate it, and I'm so grateful. And then also to Lexi Nail Spa, who offered me nail services. Thank you so much. I go to Lexi Nail Spa all the time. I've been going for like 2 years, so thank you. I've also gone to Jamila Beauty Studio definitely at least 6 or 7 times. So thank you. Truly, I appreciate it so much. And I'm still trying to work out a couple of other partnerships. And the biggest one I hope I work out is a hotel partnership because it is easier to be in the area getting ready versus getting ready at home. And if anything goes like off schedule, then you still have the commute versus if it goes off schedule downtown, it's easier for me to get there. And then also it's just easier to get there in a gown that I won't be able to move in. You know what I mean? So I'm really hoping that a hotel partner comes through. And if not, I think I might just have to pay for it because I need that convenience, unfortunately. I need a place where my makeup artist can do my makeup. And also I'm meeting my photographer at 1 o'clock and I want to be on time because we have 60 minutes. She's taking my photos. So I just want to do all the things. You know what I mean? I also desperately need to sit down and make like a content list. Like I have the start of one, but it's not as detailed as I need it to be. Like I do need to go back over that and make sure that I know what to film because in all honesty, I probably should be filming some of the transitions tomorrow so that that could be done. Go ahead and pray for me, baby, because it's about to be a wild ride. Okay, so we made it to Richmond, right? And it was crazy because we definitely missed our flight. What? Like insane. Hold on, Q is on the phone. Okay, so we get to the airport yesterday, right? And when we get to the airport, and we get to our gate, the gate literally says departed. Like, I didn't realize that a flight could take off and like not tell you. Like we didn't get an email, a text, or nothing. So they departed early, and so there we were at the airport waiting. But luckily, we were able to get a flight out a little later in the evening, about 8 o'clock, and so we made it here about 11 p.m. So, you know, we are doing the things. We went out to the mall. I just got a new pair of shoes, y'all, and look, my feet about to hurt. They was gonna hurt regardless, but like, we got these little cuties and this dress. This is what we are working with. I don't know how I feel about it. It's giving 7. But anyway, we're about to go to the wedding, so let's go.
Hello, Kaisha.
Y'all's wedding was in January.
Hello, Mother. Thanks for helping me with my dress.
Of course.
You're the best.
Where are we going?
To a wedding.
Whose wedding?
We're going to my niece's wedding, Taylor.
Yes.
She's marrying her love, Colby.
And she is.
And we're excited.
Outdoors.
This is our first outdoors wedding.
I've actually never been to an outdoor wedding.
Me either. This is my first one too.
I can't actually no. Did Jen and Tiffany get married outside?
They did.
Okay, so this is my second.
My first, and I forgot to bring my sunglasses, and these are not my transitions.
Well, he's from Maryland. I'm from DC. People love to say they're from DC, but they're from Virginia, and I'm like, you're not from DC. You're from Virginia. Say Virginia.
Like 10 minutes, like we literally grew up 10 minutes apart from one another.
And we did, but I grew up in Washington DC, so I just need people to know that.
I think people just lump the whole DMV thing together. I think that's what it is, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And
listen, we're different in DC.
Mm-hmm.
You grew up in PG County,
well,
so that was different.
not wrong.
So we didn't, oddly enough, even though we grew up 10 minutes from each other, we met in college in Emmitsburg, Maryland.
Shut the front door. So y'all knew each other before. But I love that.
Mm-hmm.
Did y'all know each other, or just like in passing, I see this person?
Nope. His sister went to my high school, so we probably legitimately crossed paths so many times and didn't realize it.
Mm-hmm.
Not meant to be, Black love. I love
Yes. So we met first day of college.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty much started dating immediately.
You knew.
Mm-hmm. Like, we both came to college like, we about to be single. We out here.
No, the Lord had other plans.
No, literally. It was like, actually, just kidding.
So watch this joke.
Right. Started dating, graduated together. Then we both went to grad school. We got engaged in 2014.
Oh my God.
And then we won an $80,000 wedding from a theater.
Mm-hmm. Shut up.
Mm-hmm. And I'm posting pretty much every day, so I can't really get away from that. But in general, like, I tend to make sure that, like, filming and editing are on different days if I can.
Got you. And you're like doing batch content and all that.
Mm-hmm.
Open eye, feel the waves cut through me, hypnotized by the sounds I'm breathing in. Hold tight, chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies, all because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies, only you can make me move.
my God. Are you kidding? Like, this is sickening. See, if I would have done that, I would have, you know the raccoon from Pocahontas?
Yes.
That would have been me.
Obsessed.
But now,
Honey, with the hair up and the dress.
yeah.
And the gorgeous.
Thank you so much.
No, you-
Make it last forever. Stop in time. Yeah, I'm surrendering. Hold tight, hold tight. Chemicals collide. Hold tight, hold tight, hold tight. Dripping lights paint the skies. All because of you. Dripping lights paint the skies.
Listen, thank you so much for bearing with me because this vlog got chaotic towards the end. I'm not even going to hold you. I don't even know the last thing I recorded. Actually, I do because I just swiped back because I was testing the sound for this part of the vlog. But yeah, I definitely didn't get as much content as I thought I was going to get. And mainly it's because when you are doing red carpet events and premieres and things of that nature, things rarely go exactly how you anticipate that they will go. And some of that is good and some of that is maybe not so good, right? Okay, let me give you some context. I'm an introvert. A lot of people don't believe me when I say that, but I am. I very much need time to myself. And I often get very overwhelmed in situations that are full of people. Okay, I will go right into my shell. Obviously, because of the work that I do, I come out of my shell when I have to, but often I'm like, it's so many people. You're probably wondering, why do you live in New York then? Listen, mind your business. Ultimately, when I go to these larger events, I naturally kind of like go inward. I motivate and push myself to go out and to do the things, but I like naturally just want to kind of like, so that plays a really big role in how things go because I have to monitor my energy and I have to really think about how I want to use it in a given evening. And so that combined with, I don't know why formal clothes are uncomfortable. Like, someone please help me understand why formal clothes are not functional. Like, they just aren't. I loved the dress that I had on. I got it from New York Dress. I think it's a great gown. I look forward to wearing it again. But when I'm trying to move and cover and do the things, that is not the dress that I can wear. Because, baby, when I say I could barely move my legs, that's the dress where you just come to the function and you just want to look cute. Like, you just show up and you just like, like whatever. Like, that's the dress you wear then. When I tell you, so many people stepped on my dress, stepped on my like shawl that came with the dress, it was so difficult to move around. And so because it was so difficult to move around, it made me just want to sit in one place, to be in one place. And so therefore, I didn't get some of the content that I wanted because I did not feel like going through the hassle of moving to those places. Now, once I got my sneakers, shout out to my husband for bringing sneakers to Radio City Music Hall last night. Because, baby, my heels, I said, oh no, this is not going to work. I'm going to end up with a really unfortunate situation. Yeah, he brought me sneakers. Praise God for him because my feet were screaming. Like right now, they are so sore. I woke up in the middle of the night with the craziest cramp in my calf. Like, I have never had a Charlie horse like this in my life. Like, when I tell you, I woke up and I was like, oh my God, I'm having a stroke. And I'm staying at this hotel and my husband isn't with me. And I'm like, oh my God, they're going to have to call him and let him know. Baby, that's how bad it hurt. I thought something was really wrong. I was like, oh, I need to go to the hospital. And I've never woken up out of my sleep like that with that kind of cramp. Like, it was so severe. That probably tells me that I'm like beyond dehydrated. Obviously, I don't sound good. My throat is a little sore. I had plans today. I was supposed to do all kinds of things. I was supposed to go to a birthday party. I was supposed to cover something. Listen, it's the way that everything might have to just get canceled because I have a press event in the morning and I need to be ready for that. Baby, it's on around here. You know what I'm saying? It's on. And so for the rest of today, my goal is ultimately to get some content edited. I was able to get one piece of content up and out today. I have a couple of pieces that have to go out because of deadlines. And so I'm so tired. I'm just so tired. I'm so tired. I'm exhausted. And listen, like, These are such good problems to have because I want this work, but I'm so tired. I'm so tired. I'm so tired. Tired, schmired. Anyway, let me tell you about the Tony Awards. The 2026 Tony Awards were phenomenal. I think that is one of the best opening numbers I have ever seen. Like, I was gagged. And listen, my friend Rachel texted me right before the show was about to start, and she was like, don't miss it this year, because literally last year we both missed the opening number because we had gone to the restroom, and then by the time we came back, ultimately the doors were locked. So I was like, I'm not doing that again. I'm not doing it again. So ultimately being in the house and seeing that opening number, I was screaming. I thought it was so good. Pink was an incredible host. I think she did a fantastic job, and I'm also just trying to figure out when is she going to be on Broadway and what show, because I'm all the way sad. I'm all the way sad, and I can't wait to come and support her. She ate us up. What's so wild about me is that I randomly get nervous about things. Like, I got so nervous about walking the red carpet. I don't think I've ever been this nervous about a red carpet in my life. And I've done many. And so it was really interesting to me that I was actually, to me, visibly nervous. I don't think anyone else saw, but like I could feel my lip quivering and my hand was shaking a little bit. And I'm like, is this exhaustion or am I just really nervous? Like, what is going on? I mean, this might have had something to do with it. The person walking the carpet right in front of me was Usher Raymond. So, you know, there's that. And him being around didn't necessarily make me nervous. It was just like, I don't want to mess up. I don't want to fall. Also, navigating my dress and the shawl that I had on, I just didn't want to slip. And yeah, it was, navigating these things solo can be a challenge. So there was that. But it was cool to see Usher up close. He said hello to me. That was awesome. What else? There were so many moments throughout the night. I think one of my favorite moments was when Queen Jean won the Tony Award. Like, literally just seeing all of those yellow fans throughout the house, just a sea of yellow. Like, that was so incredibly beautiful, very inspired. I was very excited for Shoshana Bean to win for the Lost Boys. I was also excited for Ali to win for the Lost Boys and Joshua Henry to win for Ragtime. I can't even go through all of them right now. There's so many. Like, truly congratulations to every single person a part of this Broadway season. Broadway is a team sport. It takes a lot of work and a lot of different hands to make all of these things happen. No production is an effort by a single person. It is always an incredible team behind each and every production that makes its way to Broadway. I'm so proud of every single show that made it, that did the thing. And wow, like, what a Broadway season. It's so crazy how tired I am after this season because next season is about to be insane. Like, there are going to be a lot more shows than there were this past season. So I'm just like, let me rest up now. I need to have a good summer. I might need to go to Greece and just do something. Just try to recharge in advance because next season is about to be on and popping, honey. Also, before I go, I just want to shout out the Westin Hotel for hosting me for Tony Award Sunday. This hotel room, baby, that bed, great. Slept well. A hotel I stayed in recently, honey, listen, I felt like I was sleeping on the floor. So thank you, Westin, for that comfortable bed. Great pillows. I love when hotels have good pillows. Those pillows, my kind of pillow. You hear me? The carpet is nice in here. It's nice and bright. Got a nice view. I can see what's going on. Thank you. And they gave me a gift box. Did I show it to y'all? Hold on. I'm not going to open it up because I opened it up on Instagram and I have it tied so that I can pack my stuff up. Like, how cute is this? It's the details, baby. It's the details. When people take that extra step, that extra mile to do something nice, like, I noticed that. Thank you. Like, how beautiful. So anyway, thank you so much for watching this week's vlog. I hope that you enjoyed it. This was a very busy week leading up to the 2026 Tony Awards. If you like these kind of videos, please do let me know in the comments. It lets me know what kind of content you want to see. And if you're not subscribed to my channel, I would really appreciate if you could hit the subscribe button. Thank you so much for watching, and I will catch you on the next one. Bye.